Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm back. I'm not dead. I'm back. I just have been really unmotivated for like 3 months, so that's why I haven't been uploading. But I'm gonna probably do a bunch of ranking videos, not gameplay videos, just because I'm trying to figure out a way to do it the best I can. So yeah, today we'll be ranking all 11 Star Wars movies from The Phantom Menace to Rise of Skywalker, because I have seen them all multiple times. So yeah, let's just get right into the first one. Oh, by the way, we're going from worst to best. Okay, so on to number 11, which in my opinion is the worst Star Wars movie. The episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I think this was widely known as the worst Star Wars movie. I think everyone thinks this. It's not necessarily a bad movie, it just has the worst plot. It just does. Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Anakin, Padme, they really weird interaction. And I like Darth Maul at least, but like Jar Jar Binks, just really? Jar Jar Binks? Why? He's terrible. So, I have a lot of, I did like that scene where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are fighting Darth Maul together. But it's just a really, like, lackluster movie. But yeah, that's personally why I think it's the absolute worst movie in the franchise. So, on to the next one. Alright, now on to number 10. It's, again, undoubtedly Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. It suffers the same fate of a lackluster plot as Episode 1. And the Jar Jar's in the movie, first of all, again. Not very much, but he still is in the movie. Just the interaction, whenever Anakin and Padme are together at any point, even if they're just standing there talking, it makes me feel really uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to watch it at that point. And it's like, I think they also tried to make, like, Jango the main villain. But then he just gets decapitated by Mace Windu. And it's like, oh, well, that's pretty cool, right? And the only things I really liked about this movie, or the two standout moments, or no, there were really three standout moments. When all the Jedi were fighting in the Geonosian arena, when Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan were fighting Count Dooku, and when Obi-Wan went to Kamino. And that's it. Like, it just, I don't enjoy watching. I would rather watch, like, every other movie on this list, except for Phantom Menace, than this. I'm not saying it's a really bad movie, it's just one of the worst. So, yeah, let's get on to the next one. Alright, on to number 9, which is Rogue One. I am the only person who does not like. I have never met someone that doesn't like this movie as much as me, and I don't understand. It's just really like it has a okay, I guess, plot, but like right, and it's like, I think whoever directed this movie, I can't remember who is off the top of my head, but they were like, hey, so let's make these really interesting characters, right? And then let's kill them all at the end of the movie. And that's what they did. It's like, no, they're just dead. They're just straight up dead. But it's like, why? Why'd you do that? And it was just kind of, I also don't like how they killed Saw Gerrera so early. The Battle of Scarif was really cool, and I like, but I don't think there needed to be a whole movie based around getting the Death Star plans. I don't think that's like needed, and I also don't like how the characters get introduced. It just didn't work. But I did like the Battle of Scarif. I liked the characters, right? I like General Krennic. I think that's how you say it, right? But it's just an okay movie in my opinion. But yeah, so let's just get on with number 8. All right, on to number 8 is Solo, the second Star Wars story in a row. So I like this is the first movie in this list where it's like it's pretty good. It's just I'd watch it if I could, right? Like maybe I'd watch some other movies instead of it, but I'd watch it. So Solo, just I don't. Let's just start from the beginning of the movie here. Him and Kira try to get out, but Kira gets caught and he goes alone. And then it cuts 3 years. Why? Why did it have to cut 3 years? It's like, nah, dude. And the beginning of the movie is just like, it's just awkward. It's just chases, and it's like, I don't really like it all that much. And then he gets his, him and his, God, what is his name? I forgot what his, I guess, so-called boss's name is. But, and his crew. They go on this mission, right? And half of the crew dies on that mission. And it's like, oh, well, sure, right? And then they leave and they're just depressed, right? It feels like. And then they go to Trident Voss's place, and he finds Kira there. And they never tell us why she was there, I don't think. And I have an issue with that. And then they tell him, oh, we didn't actually do the job, we blew it up, right? And then like, oh, we can make this up to you, like. So the whole first part of the movie was completely useless. It was for nothing. I don't understand. And then then they have to go to Lando to fly the Falcon in a freaking card game. Like, bruh. I don't understand why. Like, And then they go and then they complete the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. And then they go back to Trident Voss. He dies, and then Maul calls Kira, and Kira leaves, and then Han's whole journey to get Kira back is just ruined. And the whole point of the movie is just like the guy. For Han, it's just Kira goes off on her own path, and for his boss, he just dies by Han, and Trident Voss dies. And I just don't think it's very good. I'd rather watch more movies than this. But yeah, I think it's an okay movie. It's just not the best. You know what I'm saying? All right. So on the next one will be the movies that I'd watch any day of the week. So yes, let's just get right on to number 7. Alright, so for number 7, we have A New Hope, episode 4. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get hate for this. I don't really care. I think really the big problem is that it was made in 1977, I think. Somewhere around there. So it's not very polished at all. And the lightsaber duel between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader is really trash. Someone made a remake of it. It's on YouTube if you want to go check it out. But it's like, and it's a good plot. but it's just really unpolished, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Like, I like the characters, I like the interaction. I don't know, just like blowing up the Death Star, like that was the only thing in the that was the only goal in the movie. And that I was so triggered when Obi-Wan never every time I think this, why did Obi-Wan never tell him who his father is? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't really have all that much to say about this movie. It's the most balanced movie in the franchise, definitely. Oh yeah, I don't really have that many things to say about it. But yeah, yeah. All right, so on to number 6. All right, so here at the number 8 spot, number 6 spot, we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the second movie made by Disney. So, there's like 10. There's so many plots, like way too many. It gets really cluttered, and like I also didn't like how Rey was on Ogto like 3/4 of the movie, just kind of sitting there meditating. And they killed Luke. I don't like that they killed Luke. It's not. I really don't like that. I liked how they set it up to where you think Kylo's good because he killed Snoke and he helped Rey with the Praetorian Guards, and then he's just not, right? So that's I like that. That was cool. So yeah, it just has too. I did like that fight though. I liked when Rey and Kylo fought like at all times. I liked Leia in the movie, even though she didn't freaking save Akbar, which I'm depressed about. I liked the final battle when Luke projects himself as actual thing, I guess, right? Yeah, like how. Also, just the final battle on Crate was really good. Yeah, I really like that. So, yeah, it's the middle. I said Solo was the middle, but this is the real middle. This is the middle, exactly. Yeah, this is the middle of the road. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. It's just a really decent movie. So yeah, let's get on to number 5. Alright, so here at number 5 is The Force Awakens. Now, I think Disney did a really good job on this movie. For their first Star Wars movie, they did a good job. Right, I think my favorite part about the movie is just Finn's redemption arc. He was just this dumb stormtrooper. And he helped Poe, and at the end, he literally held a lightsaber and beat one of his friends. And it's like, I think it's really cool. Now, Starkiller Base was a giant flop. And I don't just mean by Kylo Ren. I mean for the movie. It was a flop. They built like this all-powerful weapon that could destroy 7 planets at the same time. And then it just gets destroyed at the end of the movie. And it's like, excuse me, what? How did you make it that vulnerable? Like, the frick? I also didn't like how Han got killed. That was not, I didn't like it. I didn't like how Han got killed. I did like the Kylo and Rey story, though. I don't know how I feel about Rey just being this girl that picked up a lightsaber and kind of beat, like, a really good Sith Lord's grandson. I mean, to be fair, at the end of the movie, Chewbacca did shoot him with his crossbow, or God, what is it called? Can't remember what it's called. And he was bleeding out and stuff. When he was fighting Rey, that was him. He was wounded at that point in time. But yeah, the new Star Destroyer's great. Captain Phasma didn't do much, but it's cool. Yeah, I wish he did more. I wish Captain Phasma did more. But yeah, overall, the BB-8 and Poe storyline was decent. So yeah, overall, it's just a really, really good movie. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Alright, so on to 4 is Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Alright, it's a really good movie. It is. It's just a really good movie. And I think the Yoda training Luke on Dagobah was way better than Rey and Luke on Octo. I'm just saying. And I don't really like how long Luke was there for. But you know, I really like Hoth, and I'm glad they made their base on Hoth. I don't know, I just think it's really interesting, really pretty looking, right? I like the Han and Leia love story they got going there, right? That was pretty cool. And Darth Vader was really menacing. I'm just gonna say that he was really menacing. I think he probably even out of Episode 6 later on. I think he's the most menacing here. And Luke, the battle with Luke and Vader at the end of the movie was a really probably top 3 duel. It was definitely top 3 duel. But yeah, it was just I liked Yoda. Yoda was pretty cool. Like the droids, or like everything else. But yeah, that will bring us to our top 3 next, so let's get on with it. Alright, starting off the top 3, funny enough, is Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. No one in the whole world will ever agree with me, this being this high, a prequel being this high. But I don't know, I just really like the movie. I like Hayden Christensen as Anakin. I like the lightsaber duels were incredible. Yoda versus Palpatine, Obi-Wan versus Anakin, Mace Windu versus Palpatine. It's just so cool. And I like how it showed Anakin falling to the dark side, really. And I think it's cool. I think it really shows how it happened. Mace Windu died though. That's a big gripe, and I don't understand how Padme died from a freaking broken heart. How does that, I mean, she also died from childbirth. But it shows who Luke's mom and dad are, and Leia, so that's cool. And, yeah, Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku. That was really good as well. Yeah. I just think it's a really good movie. I know most people would say it's trash because it's a prequel, but I really like it. And the best thing probably is fight scenes. And I also like the when they were on their starships at the very beginning of the movie. Yeah, I really like it. I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't really care. So let's go on to number 2. Alright, so taking number 2 spot is the new Rise of Skywalker. I think this movie was fantastic. I saw it the first showing at my city, the very first showing. And it was, God, I was blown away. It was kind of sad though. Well, not really. I think really the biggest problem is they jammed so much into 2 hours. And I don't know if it works all that well, but I absolutely love Lando coming back. I love the new droid, forgot what his name was, god dang it. I like what's her name? Forgot what her name is. I like Zori Bliss, right? I like the other fallen stormtrooper. I don't remember the name of. Like Kylo Ren, like Rey. God Palpatine was freaking scary. Like before, like when he was getting resurrected, he was freaking scary. Right. So I just think it's a fantastic movie. I like when all the ships come out and Lando's like, haha, got 'em, boys. Right? And then they just destroy everything. And also that one scene where Rey used the Force lightning. That was cool. And that Rey was a Palpatine. And then she said she was the Skywalker on Tatooine. And the first yellow lightsaber in the movies. So, yeah. No, it's just a really fantastic movie. So, yeah. But there is one movie that I think is better. And at the number one spot, we will get there. Let's go right to the number one spot. Now, wrapping it all up, taking the number one spot is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. This movie was executed so well. I'm just gonna say that. Executed so well. The only thing I don't like Ewoks. That's the only thing I hate about it. Second, I don't understand why they made a second Death Star with the same flaw. But yeah, it's executed well. Love Lando. Really cool. I love the final scene. I love Luke and Vader battle. I love how Vader redeemed himself at the end of the movie. Or Anakin, same thing. I like that they saved Han. I like Boba Fett. It was just an overall, just a fantastic movie. I just really liked everything about it. I don't have anything bad to say. Also, in this art, I just realized on your screen, why is Luke's lightsaber blue? He didn't have a blue one. He had green. It's green. What the? But yeah, it's just a good movie. Like how Leia kills Jabba. He needed to be killed. Just saying. Just going to point that out. But my real question is, where did Lando go in between 6 and 7? Or 6 and 9, for that matter. But yeah. I don't really know what else to say. It's just a great movie. Palpatine was menacing. Yeah. Just a great movie to end it off with, and it's personally my favorite Star Wars movie. I think it's close between Rise of Skywalker and Return of the Jedi. No, I think the top 3 are all pretty close, actually. Revenge of the Sith, Rise of Skywalker, and Return of the Jedi. But, which is really weird, because Revenge of the Sith is the third prequel, the last prequel. Rise of Skywalker is the third sequel, the last sequel. And Return of the Jedi is the last original trilogy, the third one. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that was my list. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright, hope you enjoyed my first movie-related video, because I'm everything always. I was aiming to do a movie video for a very long time. And also my grand return to YouTube. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, all you Star Wars fans. It's a very different video, because I've never done a movie video, like I just said. So, yeah. But, I will see you guys next time, hopefully not in the next 3 months, hopefully in, hopefully max a week. But, yeah. I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.